everyone, Robasorz here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. And today we're going to be looking at chapters 2 and 3, so before we crack on, please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and obviously hit that subscribe button as well. Right, so we are now on to chapter 2, on the first quest, night shift, so all we've got to do is just answer the door. Right, before we answer the door, what's this? Oh. Aluminum powder and shillings. Hello?
Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reid. Hurry up!
Alright, come in. Otherwise I'll bite ya.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Oh, shock is from the
Perhaps I
bloody
should look
morgue.
there first. Where is this morgue?
Why would you put it all in the
It's
morgue?
the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Thank you, nurse. Bah! Enter the old morgue. I'm a vampire. How do we get down? Oh, there we are. All this blood. All this blood. Oh, you look tasty.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Scowl. Die! Die! You scowl, you scallywags. Into the old morgue. Bullet, shotgun shell. Ah, here we are. They are in the old morgue. You can craft different kinds of serums using a workbench. These can be supply savers in dangerous combat situations. So it's like, see a workbench like, hold on a second, let me just create the serum so you don't kill me whilst I'm in the middle of a fight. The old morgue district status healthy. Oh, that's nice. Find useful medicinal ingredients in the old morgue. Find some ferrous tartrate, find some quinine, find some sodium hypochlorite. Okay, it's a glass vial. Another glass vial. No, we're not going outside. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Oh, moved a bit fast. Oh.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Alright, what's that? Quinine. Take that.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Whoa! Came out of nowhere.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But
What
they
the
do
hell was
contain
that?
iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
The door has been unlocked.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Item. Some more shillings. Oh, it saw us. John Doe. What? There we are. John Doe is dead.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Right, let's get a
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Oh, no, no, I don't want to craft. Okay, let's get out of this creepy morgue. Blister knife blood absorb. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press triangle to directly absorb bloods.
It's locked, all right.
Oh yeah, I can tell that. New citizen investigation is available. Press control pad to open the local investigations menu. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by district. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with squared and access your map to locate the area to explore. No, that's fine.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
where are the stairs again? Oh, there. Oh, that was a waste. Taking a watch. Right, let's get out of here. Man, these loading screens. Craft a treatment for fatigue. Oh god, that made me jump. I wasn't expecting just to run straight for a bench. What's that? Oh, I didn't see him. No, can't get through that way. That's how we gotta go back the way we came. We gotta craft a trait for fatigue. Trait for fatigue. There we are, done. What? Bring the medicine to Dorothy crate in the patient's room. We gotta go back, down we go. Pretty sure they don't just want people. Dorothy!
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes,
I've actually found
You've
something
worked
for
your first
fatigue,
miracle,
actually.
Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. You.
Good
Must be
evening.
him.
I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could
What do
you
you
at
mean by
least
that?
tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
First, I want to check the medical status of the citizen.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Huh?
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reid, but you've done enough already.
That's all
The
right,
rest
mate.
is up to me
No
now.
worry, Mortimer. Goodbye.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Dr. Edgar Swansea. Blood potential. Remember, citizen blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. Dorothy. Right, let's go up. We've got a load of XP as well. But let's speak to Dr.
Please,
Swansea
Jonathan,
first.
come in.
Well, I was letting myself in anyway. Whether you wanted me or not.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
It's
But
a
my
bit too
condition defies
enthusiastic for my
scientific
liking.
categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
A
One might say
vampire?
a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar?
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please,
What's that
Go
then?
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
a spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me,
But
I
we are a
require
vampire,
discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
And then kill her.
Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Talk to the hospital benefactor. Right, before we go to her, we're going to quickly just go level up as we've got quite a bit of XP. Yeah, I know she's right there. Talk to the hospital benefactor. Carbide to increase the damage inflicted. So spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Okay, and ultimate. No, we can't just yet. Shadow Veil. 5 stamina used per second when walking, 2.5 stamina used per second when standing still. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge or when your stamina is empty. No thank you. Shadow Mist. Place a cloud of shadow at the target's feet or yours. The cloud would explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Can't do that. Let's just upgrade. Yeah, that one. Increase your stamina. Confirm. The following night. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade your status. It can also be degraded due to disease spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier the district becomes. Tune for fatigue, healthy, use anything level. Don't know any of them people. Talk to the hospital benefactor. Let's go down to here then.
Good evening, sir.
She's outside. Shut up. Oh, you bloody doctor. I'm a vampire, mate. Oh, nearly there. Hello, miss.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll
Is
be
that a
up
woman
again soon
we've seen
enough.
already? Every man?
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
She's gonna
Your
bite ya.
words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to
Yes,
speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before
Just-
vanishing into thin
That's
air.
not, you're a vamp.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
It seems I'm the butt of a joke, or pigeon of a con. Dr. Swansea might have told me who I was going to meet.
I know you're a man of action, Doctor, but take a moment to contemplate the terrain. In this war, discretion is both weapon and shield.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I'm here to help you.
Pardon my
No
boldness, Your
questions.
Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information
I thought it
to
was a
feed
doctor.
my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
That is true.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
What's true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that
Sounds
this
like
line
it.
of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it.
That's one of the perfect person to
Do you
be a
know where I
vampire,
should
so-
start?
And expert blood.
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Thank you, that's what I need to know. Talk to Harriet in the hospital. I've got to go back in the hospital. Oh, that's Sean. Hey, Sean. Harriet?
What?
Harriet Jones?
What is this? Who are you?
I'm a doctor.
Get out of my
I'm
room.
here to help.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a Robasorz vein.
Bloody hell.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go
Killer, bite her in the neck. Bite her in the neck.
See you on the next round.
Kill. Find nurse, Pippa
The
Hawkins,
patients
find
and
nurse,
staff
Dorothy
might know
Crane,
something.
find nurse, whenever
I'll
the
start
van
my
again.
investigation with them.
Hello? Who are you?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Oh, she's following strange man.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention
Sir,
to her,
she's the
Doctor.
nurse. She's
She's
getting very
full of
defensive
fanciful
about it.
tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
Bloody hell, she's a
Who
nice
cares
nurse.
if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me?
Let me guess.
Oh, we've just done that. Oh, it's tended just to mesmerize her.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual,
Yeah, it's
especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
But he's not.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Alright, no worries. Bye.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
This is no time for self.
Oswald, you can't just die like this.
Press L3 to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane.
What must I do? What must I do? Don't worry. She's just leaving my
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
How's that?
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
Where is it?
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I don't read well. Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Into the sewers we go.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
What the... Oh! I need to get back up there. Oof. Ah, go this way. It's only a level 4. Don't worry, little rat, I will kill you. Sewer beast. Oh jeez.
What sort of creature is this? Hey, we got him. Here's what's left of him.
Oh,
Not a
not a lot. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, there you go. If you want to pause the video to read it, you're more than welcome.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel.
What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
I can't breathe. Citizen to save. Care for the endangered citizens who may not survive the next night. Go check.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Don't worry, you've been saved.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating.
Let's
I'm
get
sure
out
you'll
of
feel
here.
better if you do.
Goodbye. Citizen residence. Oh, where are we going? Blackmail at Whitechapel. We've got to reach Whitechapel. Whereabouts are we? Oh, we're all the way over here. Let's stun him. Let's kill him. Okay, right. We're gonna quickly just go rest, just so we can evolve. So we've got 1600 of XP. What's that? Okay. Let's rest up. Bite. Level our body health. Upgrade our blood capacity. Our big thirst. Increase your blood absorption when using bite in combat. Let's confirm. following that. Right, let's go to Whitechapel. Oh yeah. I don't know. Right, let's check our map. So let's get to the bridge, which is just right here. Ooh, level 18. We do not want to go that way. Sparkly, baby. For execution.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the guards recruit more and more every year. Die, Merlin! Christ, he's dead!
There we go. There we are. Is this a hideout?
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It is.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's
Whitechapel, so I Jack the Ripper.
First, let's find this Petrescu fellow. Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me.
Oh.
I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
I don't have it. No.
I'll see you later.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a weak old lavvy.
What's your name, friend?
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reid.
Let's just down
And
the
I'd
road
like to
from
ask
us,
you
or...
a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor.
What? You're a doctor?
And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
Pretty sure
I
it's just
always
drunk.
feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Oh, he's got a migraine. Well, I don't have that.
I will see you later. A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. And who might you be?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir.
Loretta?
Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'm not the same as you, though.
Do you know
I'm an
Nurse
actual
Dorothy
doctor.
Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps...
When science fails you, this
Bye,
is
little
you.
Darius Petrescu. Knock, knock, knock. Darius Petrescu.
What do you want?
What do
Leave
you
me
want?
alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter
Kick
that
in.
house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
It's got bronchitis. What's he doing? It's Nurse Crane. What the hell? Why's she got a lot of blood on her?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Who's Clan Darby?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Let's go to the church, find the inhabitants in Whitechapel.
your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for...
Welcome,
sir.
what's this?
Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Yeah,
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Bet it's he looks...
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist?
Oh, okay, it's not him.
I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Right,
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Dick.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reid.
Dr. Reid, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby.
Can't compromise.
I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No.
He's a loner.
Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or
So
declaring verses.
Find a
These
man
days,
who's talking to
you can usually find him behind the church.
Or at the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Interesting.
Goodbye,
thank you,
Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Right, so we've got to find Richard Nethercott and find the mailbox and letter. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup Hiddington. Find the mailbox. Another one. Find the mailbox. Quarantine influenza by order board her health. Ah, there we are. Darius Petrescu's letter.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Let's go find Richard Nethercott.
I cannot enter.
So we've got to go round.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
No, it's not. Okay, I've gone the wrong way. It was silly of me. Can't get in that way. Can I get round this way? No. No. Round the back of the church.
You look so pale, my lord.
Yeah, it's because I'm
will not
a
protect you.
vampire. Here we go. Fight them. Give me all your money, fool. Find Richard in the area. Well, it must be him. Yeah, it looks like he's talking.
Good
to
evening,
himself.
sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for
Dorothy
Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
very mysterious.
I think we're getting
But,
on topic here.
sorry, no, never heard of her.
What
Darius
can you tell me
Petrescu?
about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay, thank you. Thank you
I'll
very
leave
much.
you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Right. Find a way into Darius's home.
You look so pale, my
Yes,
lord.
you've said that already.
Me to revive you.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look.
Come on, take a look. Let's just go in, Jonathan. Just follow
Mr.
us through.
Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this.
Dorothea.
It's locked.
It's locked. Hello, Dorothy. Oh, it's such a horrible place.
Razvan, control yourself. Calm, calm.
I'm thirsty. Give me a drink.
I need help.
Yes, I'm here.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Not gonna
Aspirin and salicin for the
question
fever
while
and
we're here.
discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Just because it doesn't look like it, the state of a room we're in. Whoop, just the sound of it.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Better not see it.
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Oh, he's dead.
Are you alright, Doctor?
I can't see.
Well, we're not gonna kill him.
First, suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding.
Okay, that was quick.
How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yeah, I am. I've got no clue what I'm doing. I'm not a blade doctor.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I.
So give me
But
some
the
slack.
previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Drink it, Jonathan, drink.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Confront Dorothy Crane. Oh.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
The risks you've taken for your friends in Whitechapel are criminal, and you can pay dearly for them.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Spare, I look away, but you resent embrace. Oh, what do I do? Spare. Yeah, we're not gonna give in.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reid! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
We have a deal. Mesmerize level new citizens available to kill.
Oh, this one stinks already. Watch it! It's a...
Oh, she is still alive.
Better go home, sir. It's mine! I'll take it!
You're all dead. Report to Lady Ashbury.
When science fails you.
Where am I going? back to Pembroke Hospital we go. And we've got loads of XP. Loads, I tell you.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boys! Stop!
Ooh.
Burn it, boys!
I got any? All right. Let's head on back. No, it's too high of a level. I believe that's oh god, she killed him! Why should I kill him? Can that parry?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, we are vampires.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan.
What?
I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Good.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have
can
my
that
word,
parry
Jonathan.
get out of the way?
I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan.
I feel
Whatever
like
their
otherwise it would
strength
have
and
been
demeanor,
exactly like him.
Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal?
Yeah, who turned you into a vampire, if you
My
know
maker.
that?
He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
London.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes. We're just getting a lot of information, what we need to know. She did say ask me any questions, so we are literally going to ask her every single
I've
question
not heard for
which
a
is brought
very,
towards
very
us.
long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
How many vampires
Are
are
there
Is
many
it just us two?
vampires here in London?
Apart from all the
Immortals
scouts.
are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them?
Who attacked me?
Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from
That
experience.
is true, to be fair.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Who?
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
What about me?
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head.
That's our maker. Probably just talking to
Is
us.
this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
I thought so.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
What?
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
I don't think she is, because the voice we're getting is a man.
Goodness no.
And she sounds nothing
Only
like
a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
I thought we already knew he was a
Such
vampire.
crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
What?
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I didn't know a lot.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I haven't met him yet.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
Don't buy him.
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Ew.
I bid you farewell, for now.
You've answered all my questions, thank you.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Alright. Analyze Razvan Vasily's blood. Razvan.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Could well be. Okay, right, let's just rest before we finish up this episode. Let's upgrade. How much we got? Increase our stamina. Yeah, can do that. We'll upgrade that to level 2. Confirm. Oh, level 11. Level 11. 711. Futile Pliterate in Whitechapel. He's got a cold. He's got bronchitis. I don't know. He's got migraine. He's got fatigue. He's got fatigue as well. Okay, we're going to be ending the episode there. Thank you for joining in. So that was chapter 2 of Vampyr, and tomorrow, same time, we'll be coming back with chapter 3. So please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and also hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one, same time tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.